while since our last making of video, but we've been quite busy making so many shorts that we haven't really had the time in between to talk about how we've actually been making them. But don't worry, I can assure you that from now on we will be having a more consistent schedule of making ofs following each short film, so I hope you guys are staying up to date with us and following each new video. Anyways, I felt the need to start making these making of videos again because this film was truly so much fun behind the scenes, and it would be unfair to me to not share it with all you guys how we actually made it. So without wasting any more time, I'm going to take you through how we made our short film, The Last Stop. After making a pretty good amount of short films by now, I wanted to create something that would act as a milestone project, being the best of the best that we have ever done. To do this, it meant bigger budget, bigger ideas, bigger everything, really. The main thing that I can say really got bigger was the set. The inspiration struck me while I was, of course, in an elevator. The claustrophobia of being in that tight space alone just always feels so inherently creepy to me, even since I was a young kid, and I finally wanted to turn this fear that myself and many others share into a short film. As far back as I remember, I was always avoiding elevators and taking the stairs at any cost, and I really just wanted to play into the fear of that. The main fear for me was the risk of it stopping or crashing, so I wanted to incorporate both of these ideas into the script while still making it different than other elevator films. Giving this character the disability of being on crutches already left her helpless, but giving her two choices of staying in the haunted elevator or going into the creepy basement put her in a dreadful box, and I really feel that the viewer could feel for this poor character even in the short time frame of the film. It was my goal to try to make each scene as suspenseful as possible, and I think the story structure really works for this.
Go!
If you weren't able to tell, we filmed this short in an actual set that was built entirely from scratch in our basement. See, we have this huge basement, and I've always thought that it would be great for a set, but I never really had any set in particular to build, but this really was just the perfect time, and I'm glad we finally got to use it. I had a very small team to build this, which was myself helping load and carry in wood, Preston, who also helped out on the first day, and a great friend of mine named Cameron Ashcroft, who really carried the build. We built the set over the course of a month, meeting once a week, and it took a bit longer than expected, mostly for the roof piece that was quite complicated because of the trapdoor, and I believe it took us one full day just to build the roof piece. Overall, the build went really smooth, and it was super easy to move around on set just by unscrewing each wall to get into tighter spaces and corners. Huge shout out to Cameron for making my vision come to life with this, and I really couldn't have done this film without him, so big shout out to him. We love you. For the first time ever, we had a professional special effects makeup artist on set to do the antagonist costume. I made some concept art for the hospital corpse, and I think it translated really well. Having this film set in a hospital allowed me to get really creative with the look of the ghost, which led me to have it be a corpse covered in full body bandages. We had special effects artist Jamie Apple work on it and created a really unique antagonist for the BHP universe.
Any spots where you see the latex, it will be turned into something major like a wound or an open sore.
Beautiful. The VFX for this were mainly 2D, with the exception of the epic falling shot being a 3D fully CG shot done by a friend of ours, Miles LaRoche, from the Datum Speed Studio channel. They are young, talented filmmakers who actually came to our set for our previous short, Worth the Wait, and it was sick having them on that, as well as doing the shot for this film. DSS. Has BHP. Yeah. The 2D VFX were done by myself as usual, and they were pretty fun. We had a few wire removal shots and adding light rays for the falling scenes, and my favorite shots were the wide shots of the elevator. We filmed it in its original spot where it was planted in the basement, but you could tell that there were no walls surrounding it, and it really just looked like it was smack in the middle, and it really gave away that it was a set. To fix this, I shot a base plate of another part of the basement which already had this space in it, so it looked like something could fit in there. So I clumped it all together, just making a mask of the elevator and putting it in that space and matching the shadows and lighting. I also added walls on the side to add movement as if it were shot on a dolly. The final shot of the film was the same technique with just a few extra touches. I wrote it out the door that falls, matched the lighting, painted out the stunt rope, added smoke, sparks, and a few green screen elements of objects falling that we also shot that night.
While The Last Stop is not a slasher film, we wanted to channel the emotion and energy present in a slasher chase scene, using heart-pounding percussion, low brass, low strings, wailing winds, and string runs, chromatic elements across all of the instrumentation. Blake and I composed a score that is sure to get your blood rushing, energy pumping. I hope you guys enjoyed the score for this one. It's definitely my personal favorite amongst all of the scores I've done for every single Buried Hatchet film. It was a pleasure working with my great friend and amazing composer, Blake Matthew. This is definitely one of our many collabs that we've done and many of the future.
Hey guys, it's Preston the Gaffer here, but today I'm going to be talking about our wire stunt, so I guess that makes me Preston the stunt coordinator. Anyways, the stunt is actually pretty simple. I rigged up a couple pulleys to 2 secure spots, one where our actor is going to be lifted and the other where some crew are actually going to pull the rope to lift our actor. I fed our high-strength mountain climbing rope through the pulleys and attached the mountain climbing rope to our harness, which our actress was wearing. From there, all we had to do was turn on the camera. Kind of. I wanted to make sure I mentioned that we performed the stunt as safely as possible. We had clear communication between all the crew and Tommy, the actress, to make sure everything went smoothly and nothing was too uncomfortable. This was a fantastic first step into the world of stunts for BHP. I'm really excited to continue this journey, and I'm really excited for you guys to see more.
I really hope you all enjoyed watching this film as much as we enjoyed making it. Seriously, I can't even express how much fun this was to shoot. I mean, having a full set that we built and really just seeing this go from script to storyboard to set building to shooting it was just incredible, and I'm incredibly happy with how it turned out. As a filmmaker, I'm always trying to better myself and improve, and I feel like at the moment this might be my best work. If not, you guys let me know what you think, but I'm really happy with this. If you couldn't tell already, me and the rest of the BHP crew are working harder than ever to produce monthly content, and really it's kind of turning into weekly content since we're going to have a lot more behind the scenes coming at you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying it and staying tuned because we have a lot coming out. Thank you guys so much. And don't forget to check out our Patreon for exclusive benefits and really fun content. Thank you guys.